Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. So, as most of you know, unless you're new around here, I had my name and my gender legally changed a few months ago. And I still haven't got like all my paperwork and like legal things sorted out yet, so I went to the bank. And I've been with this bank for like 12, 13 years, since I was like, 15 years old. So I go to this bank because I have some checks that I need to deposit, and they are made out to Madison, not my previous name. And I go in there and I explain my situation, and I told them that I wanted to get the names changed on my accounts. And I had my court order, I had my new ID, my old ID, I had everything, all that good stuff. So I sit there for like 2, maybe 3 hours, while these people give me a really hard time because they don't want to change the names on my accounts, even though I have the court order saying that this is me, I'm the same person, and the court orders these changes to be made. They still wouldn't do it. And while I sat there, they kept having to like call people to figure out, what they're supposed to do, because I guess they've never seen a transgender person. I don't know. But so anyways, they were making phone calls, and the entire time, like the lady who was trying to help me was trying to explain the situation to the people on the phone, and she kept referring to me as he. And she was like, well, he's here, and he's trying to change the name on his accounts, and blah, blah, blah. And, I corrected her. I was like, well, it's she, actually, and like, 'cause she had my ID. I said, it's female. And she's like, okay, whatever. And then like 30 seconds later, she's like, he again. And she just keeps doing this. And finally, like 2 hours this stuff goes on. I'm a pretty patient person. But like this goes on for a couple hours, and they were just like refusing to help me and change the names of my accounts. They wouldn't let me deposit checks made out to my new name into my old accounts, even though I could prove I was the same person. And finally, I just got up and left. I was like, I will just look elsewhere for a bank. So that is what I am doing. Today I am going to go and find a new bank and see if I can't move all my accounts over to hopefully get that mess fixed.
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go.
Okay, so the new bank looks like it's a success. They actually treated me like I was a real person, which is, always nice. But yeah, so I don't know, like the theme of this video, is about dealing with being misgendered or just flat out being discriminated against in some places. Being misgendered happens to me like every single day. Like I don't think I've gone a single day where somebody somewhere doesn't misgender me. I'm slowly understanding it's just a fact of life. And I don't know, let me know how you guys deal with it in the comments section below. I'd be really curious to know, or if it happens to you, or if you pass really well, I guess. I don't know, but I'm really curious. But yeah, so that is my banking story. I also have another story for you guys. That happened just recently, and I actually just found out about it yesterday because I didn't know all the details. But first, a couple side notes. What is it, Miss Sophie? What is it? You gonna be in the vlog? You gonna be in the vlog, Sophie? A couple side notes. First thing is that if everything goes like I have planned, this video will be the last video that I shoot on my iPhone. Hopefully we'll be switching over to the new camera for the next video that you guys see. So fingers crossed everything goes like I want it to. I just need a few days to play with it, which I have not had time this week. This week's been extremely busy. Also, second housekeeping item / side note. If you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps me and the channel out. And also, if you're already subscribed, make sure you click on that little bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way you are guaranteed to get notifications about all the videos and all that kind of stuff, and you won't miss anything. Because YouTube's a little bit weird about how they notify subscribers if you don't click the bell. I don't understand it. They should do away with the bell thing. Anyways, that's aside the point. The other story that I wanted to share with you guys is actually really, really touching. And what I mean by that is, so, we went out for my birthday to celebrate. Rachel and her fiance took me out for my birthday, and we went to Olive Garden. And I had a good time. It was probably one of the best birthdays I've ever had, honestly, and it was just something simple. We just went to dinner and had some wine, and we talked for a while. But that's the kind of person that I am. That's the kind of stuff that I like. And so, anyways, we go out to Olive Garden, and the waiter that we had proceeded to constantly misgender me. He was, I don't know if he was oblivious or not trying or whatever the situation was, but just constantly misgendering me, and it made me feel really uncomfortable. I was trying to have a nice evening, celebrate with my friends, and I didn't feel like I was being treated with a lot of respect, especially as a paying customer at this restaurant. But anyway, I let it go. I didn't say anything because honestly, it happens to me all the time. Like I said before, I get misgendered on a daily basis, so I'm kind of just getting used to that fact, that it's just a fact of my life, and I try and move on. I try not to let it bother me. And so I didn't think anything of it. And a few days went by. Well, yesterday, Rachel sends me this like big long text. Apparently she had sent in a like on the websites and stuff, they always have like how do we do, and you can send like feedback whether it's good or bad. And she sent a letter, I guess, to the company that owns Olive Garden, and explained what had happened and how upset she was by it. And I had no idea that she had done this, no clue whatsoever, until she sent me Olive Garden's response last night. And yes, it was a bad / unfortunate event that happened to me and to us, but I just want to say that Olive Garden responded in a fantastic way. They were very, very kind in what the response was, and I was very impressed by the way their corporate office handled it, and they assured us that basically the server who was helping us had been talked to and coached on how to handle people of all different backgrounds and genders and that sort of thing. And so I like that. I like that. That made me feel really good. But the point of the story was that I'm pretty sure that was the first and only time that anybody's ever stood up for me in real life when something like that happened to me. I didn't really know what to say to Rachel because it just never happened to me before. And honestly, I just want to take a second in this video, because I know she watches my videos, and say thank you. You don't know what it means to me that for me to know that I have friends and people in my life who are willing to stick up and defend me and say and speak out when something just isn't right, because I've never had those kind of friends in my life before. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have no idea what it means to me. Thank you. That's all I can say is thank you. Yeah. So anyways, you guys, I just wanted to share some stories and let you know that being misgendered, it happens to me all the time. And it's something that I think is going to continue to happen. It's just going to be a part of my life. I'm dealing with it. I'm adjusting to it. And don't let it get you down. If it happens to you, don't let it ruin you. Just move on. Just move on is the best advice I can give if it's something that you struggle with as well. Anyways, you guys, leave me some feedback in the comment section. I'd be curious to know if these are problems that you experience. And yeah, until next time, be kind, make good choices, and I will see you next time on the new camera. Bye, guys.
There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end.